Welcome back, everybody. So in this video we're just gonna do a bunch of food plot type work. We're gonna go down to Carl's food plot and get that all sprayed. There's a spot right in front of his tree stand that I want to plant some plot screen for him to get down in there without getting seen and get out of there. I think that's one of the most important things about rifle hunting, especially, is to be able to get into your spot and get out without being detected by the deer. So we're gonna go over to NYP and see Wayne and Jesse. We got to get some glyphosate, so we're gonna buy some from there, and then we're gonna come back and get the sprayer hooked up. I want to check a bunch of trail cameras. I want to move a hanging vine that I have into another spot, and I do want to build some fences for those apple trees. I don't know if I'm going to get around to that or not, but lots of stuff going on. My wisdom teeth are no longer in my mouth. Pretty sore, but be a heck of a lot better than a toothache for weeks at a time. So I'd rather have a little pain now and nothing later than just constant pain. We'll get after it.
We got hiking shoes going on.
What's going on, guys? What's in there? Horse feed?
Yeah.
Are they trying to make you strong for the Marines or what?
Yeah, something like that. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah. They ought to put an ankle bracelet on you and lock you in here. What's up, Jesse?
What's up?
Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard.
You got that spray?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right around the door. Just open one of them boxes and grab one. Shit went off.
I'll just get the whole box.
There's 5 gallons there.
That'll do it. How much is it?
6, it went up to 65.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you doing to me, Jesse?
Huh?
Jesus.
No,
It's-
voted in, wants everything expensive.
My God.
Can I give you the light one?
Oh, we're getting the tank filled up, and we're gonna go get Carl's food plot sprayed. Got my mask and goggles, or eye pro, so this stuff certainly would be a bad deal to breathe in, I think, for a few years down the road, but we'll get after it. You can see where I had sprayed around my trees last week to kill all this competition, and my trees are doing absolutely awesome. So I've got the weed whacker. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up around them and keep on them with the weed whacker, so we don't have any competition for these oak trees to take right off. That's the plan anyways. I'm up here to our gas well piece where I'm gonna have an acre brassica food plot up here, and we have to take and, you know, every 3 or 4 years I have to come through here with a chainsaw and whack off a bunch of these limbs that hang over the edge of the field, because the tractor, I can't get under them with the tractor, and same with the main field over there. You can see where the limbs are hanging over, so we're gonna go through here with the chainsaw and just cut a bunch of those off so I can at least get under it with the Honda and not have to get out into the cornfield. But I wanted to show you guys, I took and frost seeded a bunch of clover out here, and I want you to see how crazy this stuff took off. You can see right where I went. I only did like 3 strips of it, and then I ran out, and you can see pretty much right where I didn't do any frost seeding over there. It's pretty much right here over, and it is really thick, just all clover, tons of it. This clover is actually, believe it or not, really glyphosate tolerant. So I've sprayed this multiple times, and the clover, everything else dies, and the clover continues to thrive. I mean, it'll burn it, but it won't kill it. It actually comes in thicker, you know, once it recovers from getting burnt by the glyphosate. Pretty incredible, really. But I'll just take and you know, obviously at the end of July, I'm going to turn all this over and turn it to brassica. And this is actually really good for the soil. It, you know, builds legumes, and, you know, you turn it over and it's really healthy for the soil, and it provides a source of food for the deer. And I just checked this camera over here, and there's a couple doe and a little tiny fawn that were out in here eating on it. So let's get some of these tree limbs cut here on the edge of the field. Oh, that opens things up a lot more than it was. Well, my helper's back from work, and we're gonna cut all these overhanging branches off so we can get through here on the gator and the tractor doesn't hit these when they're planting or working the field, because this corn's going to be pretty tall pretty soon, and then we'll be kind of stuck. So we'll just clear all this out so we have a path. Well, we've had these apple trees up planted for a few days, and last night we had deer totally destroy them. Pretty much ate all the branches off this tree. There was branches everywhere, and it ate them all off. And see the deer tracks. So we got fences for each of them, even though those two are pretty much destroyed down there as well. Hopefully they bounce back. We'll find out here.
Drop it.
How high up do you think it should go?
I don't know. I'm just worried about them being able to reach it, like through the fence, you know? But look, the dog is all gone right now. Doggy's inside. Yeah, she's not gonna bother you anymore. Jeez, Abby, what do we do? Are you gonna help us today? Help? Do you want to go see the flowers? Ooh, I want to see the flowers. Do you, Levi? Do you want to go see the flowers? Oh, my Lanza. Should we go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride on the gator? Bye-bye. Levi, why are you crying? Okay, it's okay to cry for a minute, but you can't keep crying, okay? Because you're tough. You're tough. You're tough like your mama. It's okay. So we don't keep crying, okay? Hey, look what the deer did to Uncle Cliff's tree. That a deer did that? Yeah, they ate down our trees.
They pretty much, look at that one. They ate all the limbs off of it.
Ooh, that's rough.
Hey, Lily. Hey, Lily.
Levi!
What are you doing, Lily?
Levi, you want to come look at the tree?
The deer ate our tree right off and broke it. Do you want to come look?
I bet Aunt Kaylee will hold your hand. I gotta
Here,
watch
come here.
Lily. Lily's too little for.
Abby and I will hold your hand. There's also apples. How many apples did we see?
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up for you guys, but I wanted to show you the cages that we put on our apple trees here, the finished products. We just pounded a couple treated posts in the ground and then put a few screws in it to hold it the level we want, and then zip tied them on, and they're nice and steady. And this tree was leaning a little bit, so we moved it over, but this one didn't get hit hard by the deer. It was these ones down here on the bottom got absolutely hammered by the deer. This one did too. Pretty much all the limbs got ate off them. So they should be pretty well protected now. I'll show you the one that got the worst of it. This one got a bunch of limbs ate off, but this one over here is the one that got the worst of it. This one's pretty much a stick now. You can see it actually split this top limb, and I just ended up cutting it off because it was hanging there, and then bit all the leaves off. And ruthless, you know, there's all this stuff that they could browse on, and they decided to walk right up here and eat on these brand new apple trees. But I'll keep everybody updated on them as to how they're doing, and hopefully we can keep the deer away and let them grow big and tall and produce lots of apples, so Kaylee can make us some really good apple pies. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.